Welcome to Art Club. This week we are going to be featuring light, different types of light, especially since this time of year it tends to be really dark, right? The sun is going down, it's setting so early. It seems like it's dark out more than it's light out, but it's also the time of year where that winter solstice is going to be happening soon, where we start to make that switch from the days getting shorter to the days are going to start getting longer. We also have New Year's Eve is going to be coming up around this time as well. So celebrating fireworks and the excitement of a new year, also going to be part of our themes for this week. So today we're going to be starting with a simple lamp, a really cool looking lamp. Of course, they're not actually going to light up and show light, but they're going to give that look of something that might. So why don't we begin for today? We're going to start off with choosing what color of paper you would like your lamp shade to be. Okay, so go ahead and look through any of your colorful paper and decide what color you want it to be. Let's go ahead and fold our paper in half. We call this hamburger style when it's the wider way, kind of like how you would fold a book or a card. So we don't want it the long skinny way. Let me just show you what I mean. We don't want it this way, like the really, really skinny long way. We want it this way, okay? Once you've got that, we're going to go ahead and cut it right down that center line, and we can save half of this sheet of paper for another project. We don't need it for today. But this half, we are going to be folding it accordion style. So we're going to have it, see how I have it up and down like this? I'm going to start with my thumbs here, and I'm going to give it a fold. There is no exact size. I would say like 1 to 2 fingers width. I have bigger fingers than you, so for me it's going to be just 1. For you it might be about 2 fingers width. So I'm folding it. If you ever want to, you can use the back side of your nail too to kind of run it along that fold and make that crease really crisp. Once you've got it folded this way, go ahead and turn it over, and we're going to fold it this way. Same thing, if you want to run your nail over it to give it an extra good crease, flip it over, fold it again. I'm just going to pick it up and show you what this is starting to look like. So you see how it kind of goes back and forth, zigzaggy, like an accordion. All right, I'm going to keep on going here. You keep on doing yours as well. Now, of course, if you ever need to pause this video because it's going too fast, go ahead and pause it. And once you've completed the step, you can resume the video as well. We all work at our own pace here, and that is a wonderful thing. All right. I've got just a bit left here, so I'm going to give it one more fold, and by the time we're done, it's going to look something like this. Okay? Once you've got that, we're going to need to kind of make it come together at the top. So I'm going to grab my glue stick. I'm trying to open it. Oh my goodness, I think my top of my glue stick glued together. And I'm just going to put some glue in between each of these, just on the one side though. Okay? So I'm only going to do it to the one side, not to the bottom. We want it to kind of stay open on the bottom. And I should say this is optional too. It just kind of depends on the shape you want your lamp shade to be. So if you don't want it, if you liked it better when it was kind of all open, you can do that too. That's fine. And I'm just going to grab a rubber band, or you can use tape or something just to help hold that top of our lampshade. This also, by the way, is how you make paper fans. So now you also know how to do that. All right, I'm going to let that dry for a little bit off to the side. In the meantime, I'm going to get out a piece of white paper, and we're going to start the exact same way. I'm going to fold this piece of paper in half, hamburger style. And I'm going to cut it in half because we only need 1/2 of this sheet of paper for today. And we can save the other half for another day. Another project, another day, right? All right. Here we go. Now you're going to want to get out your pencil. I, of course, am going to be using my permanent marker just so that it's easier to see on the camera. But we want to make kind of like that vase, the base portion of our lamp, okay? So, you know, lampshades are all different kinds of styles. It's not like there's just one way to do this. So maybe my base kind of comes like this, and whatever I do on one side, I'm going to want to mirror that on the other side. Maybe something like this. And then we're going to want a nice long neck to connect our the top of our shade later on. Okay? So just something kind of like that for now. And we can go ahead and cut it out. Just like that. Take the time you need. Once again, if you need to pause the video at any point, you absolutely may. So I'm just going to cut out the base of my lamp. And so, technically speaking, if we were to use our glue and glue that on there, you know, we do have a lamp now, right? But could we have an even cooler lamp? That's the question. So, if you want to, now is your time as an artist to go ahead and start creating some designs on your lamp. And grab out your markers or whatever you want to color with and go ahead and start making your lamp, designing it exactly as you want it to be. You could add stickers to it too if you wanted to once you're done coloring it in. But take some time now to design your lamp, make it look the way you want, and then when you're done, we're going to want to use some liquid glue. I'm going to apply that kind of all over here, and I'm going to let my lampshade get glued to the base of my lamp. Don't forget, once yours is done, please feel free to go on into the Hall of Frame, find your slide, add your picture on in there. There's directions on the first slide for how to do that, because I cannot wait to see how these turn out. Have so much fun!